Hello guys, what is up? This is Galactic Elliot and welcome to another episode of Random Wonder Trades Shiny Edition Random Wonder Trades. So Shiny Random Wonder Trades is back and here's episode 2. And today we're going to be Shiny Random Wonder Trading a few Pokemon, and I'll be discussing a few things and seeing what we can get outside of the Pokemon world. Whether it's going to be from X or Y or Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, let's see what we can get since Wonder Trading is compatible with both X, Y, and Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so lots of possibilities of what we can get, whether it's Pokemon from the Kalos region or the Hoenn region. We shall see, or it can be from any other game. Good old Pokemon can do that for you. Poke Transfer and all that fun jazz. What are we gonna get for the Zangoose? We get a Sandshrew. Not even bad. I like Sandshrew a lot, so you know what? It's fine. Nice little mouse over there, or yeah, it's a mouse. I say Sandshrew is a mouse. Yeah. I used to think, Pikachu's a mouse. Nah, it's more like a rat. I think Sandshrews more like a rat, but I don't know. Whatever. I mean, there's Rattata, so yeah. I don't know. I don't really see the difference between rats and mice. I think they're pretty much the same exact thing, but people see this. People see distinctive differences. For one, I'm like whatever with them. And over here is Starmie. Anywho, today's been quite weird. So last night I pretty much did nothing except for we're supposed to see the Hunger Games Mockingjay. It's pretty much the Hunger Games is basically my favorite book series. It's one of the few book series that I've actually borrowed to read because I'm not really a huge reader. I'm not really huge on reading in general, and not really a big fan of reading. But the Hunger Games has kept me alive with my reading, and I read the whole entire series years ago, and reread some books even. And I pretty much should never do that for any other book. I actually bought all 3 of the books, so I have all of them. And the only reason why I even started with reading them was because in 8th grade, I had an English teacher who was actually pretty damn awesome, and she recommended for us to read the Hunger Games, and actually we read it in class. And I actually really loved the Hunger Games, and I was like, oh my god, this book's amazing. Like, I remember in the beginning of the book, I was kind of bored. I was like, yeah, there's a person named Katniss, blah, 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 whatever. But then I started getting into the book, I'm like, this concept is incredible. Oh my lord, who came up with this? And like I just got on reading into it, I'm like, oh my god, this book is amazing. And I just read like the second book, and the second book, Catching Fire, is probably my favorite book of all time. It's amazing. To Kill a Mockingbird is also way up there, but I did really want to see Mockingjay, so I went out with my friends instead of recording ORAS, because I have a lot of ORAS content to still fill in for, and I've been doing live streams on it at twitch.tv/Galactic Elliot. Links are in the description below, by the way, if you want to see any of that kind of stuff, whether it's social media or Twitch. But yeah, I wanted to maybe a live stream late at night or whatever. But my friends wanted to see Mockingjay, so I went with them. I was like, whatever. And we got dinner, we ate some pizza, we talked, we hung out, and all that fun stuff. And then randomly, one of my friends call, and they're like, hey, come through to my house. I'm throwing a house party and stuff like that. And I've been to his house before for parties, and they're pretty damn boring. Pretty much, there's no food or anything. Like one of the times there was food, but usually there's really no food. Usually people are there that I hardly even know. I didn't really want to go, but my friends were down to go since they quote-unquote didn't want to miss anything cool in case they were to happen. So I didn't want to go to a movie by myself since they all wanted to go, so I ended up following along, and we walked there half hour, and yeah, we got to his house, and we saw people smoking weed in the front of his house, and I was like, whatever, they're like, hell yeah, it was good, like fucking high as hell. I'm like, cool, man, have fun eating munchies, getting the munchies and eating a fuckload after you're high and shit like that. I was screwing around with them and whatever, but I got into the house, and this dog, actually, is huge. I actually didn't know my friend even had a dog. His name was Mac, and he was fucking jumping all over me. I'm like, holy shit, this dog is huge, and it was like jumping on me, like biting my like leg and shit. I was like, dude, don't bite my freaking clothing. And I was whatever, I like dogs, so I was like cool with it. Except my actually my pair of pants that I was wearing has like a huge rip in it now. But yeah, the dog was huge, very violent. But it started licking at me all over my face, and I was like, this guy's gonna bite me. But I was like, whatever, I let him lick me. But then I started licking my mouth. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get Ebola, please stop licking me. Obviously that's a joke, but the dog was pretty much the highlight of his fucking house, since that we did pretty much nothing once we got there. There was no food. I actually bought some candy from a candy store inside of where I live. It's actually not even a candy store, it's like a convenience store. It's very shady, honestly. There's like they sell like hookah pens, they sell like cigarettes, they sell like everything. It's it's a convenience store that they call a candy shop. It's pretty much how a lot of candy shops are like, and I just bought a shitload of candy from there, and you know, we ended up going there and we did nothing, and then we had to walk home. It was like fucking 1 a.m. by then, and I pretty much did nothing. I wanted to see Hunger Games. We did not see Hunger Games, and I didn't really get to record and do anything like that, so it was frustrating. And you know, it is what it is, to be honest. Then JPP last night, like at 2 a.m. was like, hey, let's record tomorrow morning. I'm like, sure. And it's JPP's birthday today, so I was like, you know, whatever. And you know, apparently he had like a nice big ass breakfast for his birthday, and he was like enjoying the hell out of it. So then my friend ended up calling me up and was like, yo, want to go out and get some lunch or something? I'm like, sure, why not? Because JPP was having his dinner, I mean, I did a breakfast, and he was chilling and whatnot and having food and, you know, relaxing with his family and stuff. So I was like, whatever. So I went out, get some pizza. Then I came home, my friends like, want to go to 7-Eleven? I'm like, sure. I went to the 7-Eleven, and we got, and like they were having like this giant sale. If you got 2 giant Dorito bags, you can get those for $2. So 2 for $2. I was like, hell yeah. Got Doritos, got Lace, got a Slurpee, got so much shit, and it was so amazing, honestly. Like I still have them. Also, I have not even finished up one bag of Doritos yet. It's been a crazy morning so far, and then JPP, before he started recording more of the Wonderlock, which I'm doing. If you guys have not checked out part 1, I would highly advise to do so. It's actually a Wonderlock Switch Lock, which is a Nuzlocke variant created by Pokémon himself, and we're planning on doing that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're supposed to record part 2 very, very soon, but he's recording his own Wonderlock for his channel, so you guys got to go check out his channel for his own Wonderlock. And I was like, whatever, you know, I'm just gonna do some Wonder Trades myself and see what's gonna happen, what we're gonna get. And so far, we've been getting junk Pokemon. You know what? I'm not even mad about that. Swirlix is not a bad Pokemon, and it's adorable. It's a fucking like cotton ball of doom and destruction, and it just sticks out your tongue. Its tongue like, hey, you can eat me, but you're gonna have to eat my tongue as well. And it's just so adorable. I love it. It's so cute. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has basically been an episode talking about my crazy night and eventful morning, and this weekend in general has been crazy. And I do have Thanksgiving Thursday, Friday, so no school Thursday, Friday. I will be trying to get as much content as possible to you guys with boss battles and whatnot, and more Wonder Trades coming soon.